Today is Friday. We're finally gonna get the booster bundles for the new Ascended Heroes, the set that is supposed to surpass every other set, Evolving Sky, best set ever. Everybody needs to buy this set right now. I always said, hey, you should pick up things at MSRP or any deals that you could get out there. And my focus for this set has always been bundles, as well as maybe PCTBs when they were at an affordable price of like 100 or 200 each, or even at MSRP. But now they've gone to the moon. But we need to talk about what has the bundles release date done to the set. Let's just jump right into TCG and see what's going on. Now, right about the mark of $60. Somebody said on one of my videos that, hey, I think they're gonna be at $60 for like $10 a pack. I kind of agree with that, but this kind of like, $14.99 for shipping and handling. Get out of here, bro. Dude knows what he's doing, right? So it looks like market price has dropped to $52 or right around the $50 mark, which I feel like this would be, if this is definitely $50 instead of $70 or $80 from what I've seen at my local marketplace on Facebook, I feel like this is gonna be a cop for sure. If you could get them for, like I said before, $45 to $50, definitely pick them up if you can, if not at MSRP. Now, I have seen a lot of people sell them at the local marketplace for like $80, which is kind of like insane to think about for a new bundle release day, right? It doesn't seem as of now that it has done anything to the actual ETB price, which some people were saying, oh, it's going to drop the ETB price. No, it's not. We are going to see ETBs releasing at Best Buys and even Targets. We have seen some of them already released. So I think that we're going to get a wave of bundles as well as ETBs. So stay on the lookout for that. We definitely need to stay on the lookout to see what it's going to do to the singles. Now we have two top hits of a set being over 1,000 for a set that just came out on the end of January, which is crazy to think. But the Pikachu is nearing market price of like 1,100. You see sales going for $2,000 on eBay. You seeing the Gengar here going, I've seen some sales going for like $1,400, right, for the Gengar raw. So looks like maybe Pikachu will be surpassing Gengar, which is going to be interesting for the set, kind of the set's identity to this, which again, we have seen this in the past with Evolving Skies, where the Rayquaza was the top hit and then the Moonbreon surpassing it long after that. But this is kind of like too early to tell, but definitely should be following. Maybe the Pikachu will define the set. You would think it would be the Dragonite, but it might be the Pikachu, right? Now, I guess this starts to sell. Sorry about that. It's really interesting to see that when it comes to the singles, because of you see the Pikachu, the other Pikachu, the Crown Zenith, or the Crown Pikachu, I should say, not Crown Zenith. It's about, right around the $600 part. The Mewtwo actually being closer to the Destined Rivals Mewtwo at like almost 460, right? Which is kind of cool to see. And again, this set is stacked, and nobody needs to tell you otherwise. This set is stacked. It has a lot of fan favorite Pokemon in here, on top of your new Mega Evolutions that came out during the ZA or the ZA era. This set is interesting, and I'm really interested to see how these bundles will mature. Remember, just like any other sets, when the release of the actual product comes out, that's probably, especially for this set, we've seen it happen. That's probably the cheapest you're ever gonna see that product. We saw it when we were looking at the actual boxes, the collection boxes, the premium collection boxes of like the Gardevoir and the Lucario. They were going for like $100 to like $90 each. Now you're seeing them floating around the 130, 120 mark, right? You're seeing it with like the tins as well. You're seeing it with the sticker collection. Well, the sticker collection, I think they started out with like 25, 30, and now they're nearing like $36, right? Again, anytime that you could get packs or a lot of packs, people seem to be FOMOing into this. The one thing that I am interested to see is going to be the display of the bundles, because it looks like display bundles is going to be a UK and Europe thing in general. In the United States, we're only gonna get the 25 bundles box, like the little brown box. So I'm really, for display purposes, that might be the chase of this set when it comes to sealed products. Like the display bundles of this, like the display box, because we didn't get any for Prismatic. I think it was only a UK release as well. We didn't get any for black and white either. And we haven't gotten any since, like, after Prismatic. We haven't gotten any. It's mostly a UK like type exclusivity thing. So I really am interested to see, like I said that last time, what is it gonna do for this set? Like, how is it the display of 10 bundles gonna look like? You know, because we have the 10 loose bundles, but the display always holds a premium because it's sealed, it looks better, it's a gorgeous art, you know. And some people don't like the brown box look, you know. I get it. I really get it. I think if I'm not mistaken, the display for 151, sorry about that. The display for 151 is like something really like expensive now. I think it's going for like 1900 or something like that, right? If I'm not mistaken, let me see right here. Yeah, oh damn, 2100. Yeah, the display piece. This is what I mean. We seen like pictures of it, but it's not on TCG, right? It's going for 2100. If we go ahead and look at the prismatic display of this, and again, I'm comparing it to some of these things because that's kind of like the exclusivity of it. Let's see where the prismatic display is. I guess they don't have it. What? Am I tripping? Oh, right here. The prismatic is actually cheaper, right? At the market price of 1400, which is interesting to see. But again, the lowest listed right now from a verified seller, or just the lowest listed, is 2100, almost as much as the 151 one, which I would argue the 151 looks nicer just because it's Eevee and it's a fan favorite Pokemon. And then this one has the Eevee. Sorry, just because it's Mew and it's a fan favorite Pokemon, and then we have Eevee. So I do wonder what it would do when you're going into looking to the Ascended Heroes one, right? Let's go over to like Black Bull, which is everybody's favorite, right? Out of the black and white. Yeah, you see, we don't see any displays for this, but they do exist because I've seen them. You know, they exist because I've seen them on eBay, but it doesn't seem like it's listed on TCG, which is interesting again to see. It becomes almost an exclusive item, right? And I am again interested to see what is it gonna do to Ascended Heroes, such a hype set that it carries so much hype behind it. Oh, it looks like somebody just picked up that $50, $60 one, right? Now we're back to 75. But I have seen in TCG, again, they're going for like $50. I wonder your local marketplace if people are going to be listing this for $50. So far, what I've seen in the local marketplace has been like $80, which is crazy for something that a lot of people got for like $26 to like $30, right? That's a crazy like turnaround time, almost like a day trade quick flip type thing. I am interested to see. Again, I think that if you could pick these up under $60, between $50, that would be a good pickup for you. Again, your financials, I think you should do as you find it to be fair for you. But always think about, if you're going to purchase something, you got to think about your exit strategy. Always think about the exit strategy. If you're picking these up at 50, when are you going to sell them? Are you going to keep them 5 years, or are you planning to sell some of them when they get to 100, 150? What is your exit strategy? At the end of the day, this is all about taking profits. If you are investing, be mindful of that. A lot of people don't talk about taking profits. At the end of the day, you should definitely take profits. You never want to be just collecting, and then now you're in financial debt. Anyway, I've been your boy BioLaser, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Bye. I am interested to see what is this going to do to the market, especially when the Rayquaza set comes out.